Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me today for Coffee and the Word. That time each day that we examine a small portion of God's Word, and then we apply it to our lives so we can become a little more like Jesus today than we were yesterday. So, like always, grab that mug and let's get started. Our title today is At Home in His Love. Actually, it's out of gas. 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 12 says, "The eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are open to their prayers." Lakato asks, what do you do when you run out of gas? All of us run out of gas, run out of something occasionally. You need kindness, but the gauge is on empty. You need hope, but the needle is in the red. You want 5 gallons of solution, but you can only muster a few drops. What do? Stare at the gauge? Or deny the problem? No, worry won't start the car. Fear doesn't fuel an engine. Denial doesn't pump the needle. In the case of an empty tank, we've learned to get the car to a gas pump. Yeah, ASAP. My first thought when I run out of fuel is, how can I get this car to a gas pump? Your first thought when you have a problem should be, how can I get this problem to Jesus? Instead of starting with what you have or don't have, start with Jesus. Start with His wealth, His resources, His strength. Count the number of times Jesus has helped you face the impossible. Before you lash out in fear, look up in faith. Take a moment. Turn to your Father for help. Here's the question. What do you do when you run out of gas? Where do we go to fill the tanks? Food? Social media? Work? Or do we go to the open all night station of Jesus? When you're running on fumes with nothing left to give, remember this. Psalm 62 verses 5 and 6. Yes, my soul, find rest in God. My hope comes from Him. Truly, He is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken. God's promises is that Jesus is the solution to every problem. He's the answer to every question. And He will fill me with all that I need. Be blessed and have a grace-filled day.